Hello everyone, it's Travis with COCAB, Watch Collectors of California and Beyond, with another full review. Tonight we're going to be looking at the Pedral Artefact Silver Symphony. Beautiful looking watch. You'll notice right from the start it's a little bit different there. I love that elongated case and kind of just a little bit different take on it. It's not really round, it's not really square. It's pretty cool in my opinion. So this is a brand, by the way, that was founded by brand owner Kevin Pedral, who came from the Democratic Republic of Congo, now resides in Sweden. Artifact, spelled with an E, a little bit different, means something made or given shape by man, such as a tool or a work of art. So beautiful looking watch. We'll jump right into it. What makes a COCAB review different? The C on that stands for the characteristics. We'll be looking at that. Operations for O, cool and unique features for the second C. Accessibility, which is both price and availability, and then brand offerings and info. Characteristics on this, the very first thing that you'll notice, again, is that dial and the case design and shape. They talk about it as being retro-futuristic, and I think that's fairly accurate. It's, again, very different. One of the things I love about it is different enough to stand out in any collection, but it's not so crazy that you can't wear it with just about any occasion. So it's a pretty good success, I think, right there. Developing this took over 3 years, working with 3 manufacturers, 6 sample revisions, and over 40 prototypes. The one I'm reviewing is a one-of-one prototype, so there may be some slight differences in the production models, but you'll definitely get the idea. The other big thing I love is that Guilloche style center dial with the Sunburst on the outside. This is just a fantastic looking watch. Basic specs on this, it is 11.2 millimeters thick. There you can see the signed crown, which looks really good. It is 39.5 millimeters wide, 47.5 millimeters lug to lug. There we go. Water resistant to 100 meters and has a 1-year warranty. The dial, again, is that Guilloche textured and Sunburst. I did want to mention there's also an aventurine dial available. We'll talk about that in a little bit more, but I wanted you to be aware of it. This is currently on Kickstarter. We will put the link in the description on the YouTube video. You'll see on the dial there's also the 3, 6, 9, and 12 enumerated with the 5-minute hand-applied indices in between. The railroad minute tracker on the exterior of the dial, you can see that there, with the 5 through 60 numbers enumerated at intervals of 5 and 1-minute markers in between. The dial is very clean. It just has the one word, its brand name, Pedral, centered under the 12 o'clock. This does come in at least 8 different dial colors, and I believe there's actually more with stretch goals, and then also the aventurine dial. The hands are pretty cool. Let's see if we can display those. There we go. You can really see the hour one and somewhat the minute one there. But basically these are special fence post hands customized to match the logo details on the crown and the case back. The minute, hour, and seconds hand are all centrally positioned and all are loomed. The hour and minute are straight black outlines with loom in the center and kind of the decorative cathedral type tips. And then the seconds is that thin, straight, and black with just a loom modified triangle on the tip there. The loom is Swiss Super Luminova BGW9. It's on all the hands, the 3, 6, 9, 12, and the 5-minute indices. It looks really nice. Bezel is a stationary or fixed raised brushed stainless steel, which I think looks really great on this watch. Crystal is a flat sapphire with 3 layers of AR. Case is 316L stainless steel with vertical and circular brushing. And I really like this. Oh, and I should mention it has scratch-resistant coating, which gives it an 800 HV Vickers rating. But I want to just point out, this one is exceptionally good for no fingerprints. I can just like put my fingers all over it, and it just doesn't collect fingerprints. I mean, you might find some, I don't want to say it can't, but you can see the results yourself. It's really good. Now, of course, they'll get on the crystal. But the case itself, one of the best I've seen actually at not collecting fingerprints. I really like it. Crown is at 3 o'clock position, round, good grip, signed with the logo. Looks great in any position. You can kind of see a good glimpse of it there. The lugs are not drilled. I always like drilled lugs, but in this case, you've got integrated bracelet. So that some people love it, some people don't. It does limit your options, of course, aftermarket, but it does look really good. So case back, let's take a look at that here. It is an exhibition case back. Looks great. You can see a signed rotor there. I believe this is going to be one of the changes on the production models. I believe it is a skeletonized rotor, if I remember correctly. So just know about that. It is screw down with sapphire glass. Mine on the back says Biso na Biso, which means this thing of ours. I don't believe that's going to be on the production models. Mine also says ultra limited edition for collectors only, 1 of 1. So again, that's going to change some. I believe the production models will say limited launch edition and have a serial number. The bracelet is, again, the integrated 316L stainless steel, specially designed to fit the 39.5 millimeter case. It does start at about 22.5 millimeters and then tapers down to 18 millimeters at the clasp. You can see there it is signed. It is a butterfly type clasp. Let me go ahead and show you that. Both sides open up. It's very nice. I would say the bracelet, I have about 8 1/4 inch wrists. It just barely fits my wrist. So if you had anything too much more than that, it may be a bit tight. All right, the packaging it's elegantly presented in a stylish signed leather travel pouch that has 3 pockets. It was very nice. Operations, this has the Miyota 9039 automatic premium movement in it. Kind of turn it over so we can kind of look at that. It does about 28,800 vibrations per hour, and it's typically accurate to -10 to +30 seconds a day, and it has about a 40-hour power reserve and 24 joules. My experiences with this, it does not have a screw-down crown, so you can just wind it. Very smooth, proper amount of tension. Setting the time works really well. You can see there's very little movement before it engages the hands. I would say 1/8 of a turn or less, probably. Putting on and taking it off, no problems. Very comfortable to wear. Fits my 8 1/4 inch wrist with all the links installed very well. The final thing I'd like to look at is what could be improved. I would say drilled lugs. I love that, just because it gives you options. The bracelet could have a few more links. If I'm really nitpicking, again, with the integrated bracelet, it does kind of limit your options down the road. Cool and unique, and what I love, there's a bunch on this. The case and dial design, that retro futuristic, a little bit different case shape. I just love that. Again, I think it's enough different to be unique in your collection. I have a lot of watches, and I don't have another one, I don't think, that has a case and dial shape like this. I love that hardened case and bracelet that resists scratches and doesn't get fingerprints on it very easily. That dial is probably one of the main things. I love that clean looking Guilloche style dial, and then the Sunburst on the outside. And it has a great variety of color options. You'll definitely want to check that out on Kickstarter. All right, accessibility. I like to think of affordability and availability. Right now, this is available for about $367. That's about 47% off, as you see it here. Or I believe the aventurine dial is $321, which is about 50% off. And the Kickstarter is active until April 30th at 8:55 a.m. I'm recording this on April 24th. I'm going to try to get it posted tonight, so there'll only be a few days. So jump on that, look at it, see if it's something that you want. Also, just to let you know, the website is kickstarter.com/projects/Pedral watches/artifact, spelled with the E, different by design. So again, that will be in the description of the video, probably easier just to click on it. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think, and have a fantastic rest of the day.